my marriage. Recently, my wife and I celebrated our 24th anniversary. They say practice makes perfect. So you would assume that after 24 years of marriage, everything will be much simpler. I think it becomes a little bit simpler, but it's still pretty complicated. So let's compare our marriage from the beginning to how they think in the beginning and how they are now. So for example, as a new couple, every weekend, my wife and I cleaned the house together. And it was even romantic. But now, I don't clean the house anymore, I just pay for it. Simpler. On the other hand, it used to be very easy to me in the beginning to avoid making a mess in the house. Now, sometimes I can hear my wife, "Why are there crumbs all over there? And here? And why are your socks there? Doesn't it bother you?" Well, in the beginning of our relationship, I was very motivated. Now, I work very hard during the day, and some nights, when I'm coming home, I feel the urge to become an environmental artist. So, I found a way to cultivate my spiritual growth in order to become a Bab. So, those little touches of socks here and crumbs there, they transform my environment, and then I can just sit and enjoy it. My wife doesn't understand my art. She prefers that I will destroy it or clean it, as she calls it. A couple of years into our marriage, I came home and saw my wife upset. I came to her and said, "I see that you are upset. I believe that you are mad at me, but I don't know why. Can you tell me why?" And she said, "If you don't know why, there's no point telling you why." It was a bit confusing, but after a couple of days she explained to me, "You know, you used to be more romantic. Now you don't bring me flowers ever," which is true. So I said, "Okay." And they said, "Don't bring me flowers tomorrow. I don't want you to bring me flowers just because I told you." Okay. A couple of years, of months later, I came home and saw my wife upset again. This time I was smarter. I knew I shouldn't ask her why she was upset. So I thought, I just need to apologize. For what? Oh, I know. I apologize. I came home late and I didn't notify you ahead of time. I'm so sorry. She was still upset. Yeah, I remembered. We had a date for tonight. "I'm so sorry. I ruined our date for tonight." And she looked at me and said, "No, moron. Our date is tomorrow. And I'm rejecting you because you still haven't brought me flowers. Today you came home late and I hoped it's because you were bringing me flowers. But no, you were just late." Okay. Nowadays, I'm a little bit smarter. So if I see my wife upset, I just come to her and say, "I apologize for what I did. How can I make it up to you?" But it doesn't confuse her. She said, "Apologize? For what?" And then I leave it there and I apologize for everything. I apologize for all of my behavior. And it works a little bit better. So when you are no longer newlyweds, you are making love much more rarely than in the beginning. So you have to plan ahead, you have to ask, "Do you think we can have it tonight?" And the probable answer might be no. As a fresh couple, this is one of the reasons why you choose one each other. So you're not asking if you are going to do it later, you presume you will do it later. Asking this question is like applying for a citizenship in a country in which you are already a citizen. Okay, but things change after that. So I remember this time we were there, 3 girls, one of them was a baby, and everyone in the family got sick. Some of us twice, and we've been exhausted. And well, we didn't do it for a really long time. So one day, the stars aligned, and the opportunity came. We went to the room, we were so excited, and then I felt a little bit uncomfortable. I asked my wife, Do you really think it's smart? I mean, we have had a platonic relationship for such a long time. Aren't you afraid that making love now will ruin our friendship? Luckily, she didn't. In conclusion, as a young adult, I could do many things. I had full autonomy. I could change directions. I could travel around the world. I was the master of my life. But I wanted someone to share the road with. I met my wife, and as we fell in love and enjoyed one each other's company, we also felt like we were being pulled from things that we liked to do before we met, and we were pushed. We were pushed to take decisions before we were fully prepared, but we didn't drop the ball. Now we have 3 daughters. We are married for 24 years. Is it simpler after 24 years? Yes, it is simpler. Is it still complicated? Definitely. We compromise every day. Is it worth it? Well, my daughters have a place to call it home, and I couldn't have done it without my wife. She holds the family together. So yes, it is worth it.